It's the intro with me and these Negroes. Ain't nobody coming to see y'all. What's up, everybody? This is the podcast everyone asked for with Myko Glaze featuring Donte Wood Spikes, Joseph Moore, and he
Hakim.
who shall
I'm
not
Hakim.
be named,
I'm
Hakim Callwood.
That was good.
So what's up, guys?
That was good. What's going on?
That was decent.
Oh, it was decent.
That was decent.
All right.
He just remixed what I did.
I could tell
Where's the
y'all related.
originality?
I could
at?
tell
It's
y'all related.
consistency. I'm trying to be consistent.
all right,
Your shit
all
was
right.
so dry, I had to take some of the milk off my shit.
I mean,
He got his sassy bonnet on
Yeah,
today.
it's sassy bonnet.
We all
he
black.
came in sassy talking
For the
about
Bonnet
record, I
bang.
would like for y'all to know that Donte Wood Spikes accused us of turning his microphone.
No.
wait a second.
He
Not us.
accused us of manipulating.
Manipulating
Manipulating
the
his
sound.
Why y'all
sound.
keep saying us?
Because he said,
accused
y'all-
us.
when we were at the podcast awards, he said, did y'all?
Did y'all?
When he
me
said
and you
y'all,
just-
he meant
like me and you
Myko.
left with the
and-
SD
No, he
card.
meant you.
so if you can hear through
first,
all the
and-
chaos,
It's like,
Oh,
tell me
now
you're the
hear how
Michelle
they do
Williams
it.
of
He's
the
still
group. With
back
the
in his R&B voice.
You're the
Hear how they
Michelle.
do it.
I'm gonna make sure that I
they're
turn this
talking
down.
about me like
Wait,
I'm
what?
not right here.
Oh, hey.
Y'all see
Donte.
how they?
Oh,
What's
shit,
up?
y'all. Dante's
What's going
here.
on? What's
Oh,
up?
God.
What's up?
Hey.
But no, okay. So let me explain something.
Oh,
to
now he's
everybody.
louder,
So
y'all.
let me explain this
Okay.
to you. So
Yeah, I'm listening.
Joseph, his
Yeah.
band is called the Conspiracy Band. It's
Not
all
conspiracy theory, white people. Continue.
conspiracy band. His whole thing is creating conspiracies that he likes to deny, and he does it with sound. That's what the band is. What does band stand for? It's an acronym, isn't it?
I like that
What's
you.
the acronym?
what's the
I want to
acronym?
hear the acronym.
What's the acronym?
the acronym is brother always negating Donte. See, y'all, that's the true
Let-
conspiracy
Let that be
that
known that
everyone needs to pay attention
every
to.
band
He's
in
been
the
doing
world
this.
is
Donte,
negating
He's been planning to
Donte.
do
Donte,
this
I have
for
a
a
question.
long time.
How are you an activist and a victim?
Because look, because when you have somebody that has been plotting against you their whole
Ain't
life,
nobody coming to see you,
Look,
Otis.
look.
I have a question.
My microphone was cut
What's
off.
your question?
Your
What's
microphone
up?
was cut off.
so you're
cut
saying
off.
that's an acronym, right?
Yeah.
But that's only half of it. Could you please explain to me what the whole acronym means? And by that I mean rubber band. So could you explain what RUBBER?
Yeah, please.
Rubber band?
You want to
Yeah,
learn about
rubber, the
acronyms?
R
You're a man whose soul is in
So,
acrimony with
we
the
wanna
self.
know.
Rubber
Yeah.
band.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would like to know.
Yeah, break it all the way down for
So
us.
let me break this all the way down.
Yeah.
Rubber band. That stands for reassuring, uncompromised, bad business. Every region,
Recording. Every recording.
every recording, bashfully acknowledging
Get that
no
thing
one's deception.
banging on the table.
Damn, that's really good.
Thank
feel
you for
me?
clearing that up.
So you know
Thank
that's
you for clearing
this
that
is
up.
the real conspiracy.
That's the only thing I
feel
had on
me?
my mind.
Okay, if I may be candid, that shit didn't make no sense.
That's the that. See,
If you
I
made
know
me
you
candid.
didn't understand.
As if you're, never not candid.
Listen, Joseph.
I'm just asking.
I'm giving Dante shit
Well,
right now.
wait
I
a
can only
second. Wait,
handle
whoa.
one sketchy character
Whoa.
at a
You're right,
time.
you're right.
Wait a
I'm
second
sorry.
though,
I
but
defer.
I think Myko, I think you should break down what rubber band stands for.
No, I think he should break down what anti-disestablishmentarian.
Y'all ready?
Go ahead,
Yes.
D.O.
Okay, Joseph, get us back on track.
Let's go back to Dante's R&B voice. Okay, let's talk about that a little bit. All right.
He thinks he's Donnie Simpson.
I did hear a lot of people say that,
Yeah,
what was going on with Dante? Is he okay? Was he sick?
he's all right.
Is he?
He's okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just as long
You're
as
doing a
y'all-
lot.
As long as y'all ain't manipulating my
Nobody's
microphone.
manipulating.
You know who you sound like right now? You sound like that creepy ass Al B. Shore on 95.5 at night. I be telling Divine Martino, like, y'all need to do something about that, bro. Like, make him liven up a little bit. Nobody wants to drive down the street to that. It's your boy.
I mean, some people want to relax, bro.
Sure.
Maybe Dante got a different He hoping to get something different out of this podcast than us,
Yeah,
and that's why he putting the sexy.
What am I trying to get, Hakim? What are you insinuating? I don't
We're
know.
not insinuating anything.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I ain't never insinuated nothing. I'm a Christian.
Yeah. See.
Well, I think out of everyone in this group, I am the most, laid back and community oriented. Whatever it is
Jesus.
Damn. Insinuating.
You're the most. Wait, I'm sorry. There's a third there, right? So you're the most laid back, the most community oriented,
the most humble. Obviously. yeah. He's obviously the most humble.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the most ridiculous as well?
The thing is, I'm just all around.
You see him
cool
get away
guy.
from the mic again?
Am I allowed to
y'all heard that?
All around cool guy. That's all.
I mean,
I feel like he's the most hard R's.
Yeah. We agree.
Cool guy. Yeah, that's it.
It rhymes with spoon.
What is that, Myko?
We're segmenting.
What is that, Myko?
We're segmenting right there. Okay, so I wanted to talk about all the things we do in the city. Donte's doing you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. Big table. What's the other thing I just posted?
Columbus. Mm-hmm. Good day, Columbus.
Yo, you're on Good Morning Columbus. Yeah, what?
Tell
us all the things you've done in the last 2 weeks besides the podcast.
OnlyFans. Nigga, you lit.
Not so that's the big table. I had just spoke at a conference for leadership. The Everyday Heroes. That's what the Columbus Dispatch. Just for different things that people do in the community. And to be real, I don't even know. It's that
it's
much.
a lot.
It's that much.
It's a lot. Let's be. You don't got to.
He's also going to be on the Author Pro Expo next month.
The
as
author
a panelist.
The Author Pro.
Where's that at?
So
Columbus, Ohio, at COSI on October 22nd. Get your tickets right the fuck now.
It is specifically dedicated to Black authors. So anybody that is an author and is Black and wants to learn about how writing a book, if you wrote a book, you want to learn how to promote it, definitely get that ticket. Come through and learn.
White people can get tickets too. Dante's just been a deal hole. That's his covert racism.
Jesus.
How did I go? How did I go?
Because
go from?
You said just Black people.
It's for Black people specifically. Because let me tell you why. So when it comes to Black authors, there's a lot of people that have issues with writing for Black authors. I had an issue because I couldn't find an editor that knew how to write in the dialect of a Black person. That's a real life. That's a real life issue that authors have, and it's difficult to get Black stories on bookshelves with authentic Black voices if you don't have editors or bookstores or anyone that's willing to understands or knows what it means to have a real authentic Black voice present.
Now, as somebody who's friends with the host of the event and will be helping to set up and run the event behind them, I know that Written Gold Publications will work with anybody, and they're all inclusive, and we're selling tickets for it, so don't omit people.
There you go.
But it is hard to tell our stories. Get your shit together, white people.
So, with that said, white people, I'm just kidding. With that said,
various and sundry,
you do all these things. There were things you didn't even know. You was like, I don't even know. You stopped.
Yeah.
Don't give us an amount. But how much were you compensated for your time? And you can say, hell yeah. You can say,
hell yeah.
You can say, nah.
Joe, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah.
Because I truly believe that you should always get paid for your time. I was told that when I first joined the conspiracy band, when he handed me a check 12 years ago, I was like, have this back, because I was under the impression,
12 years
ago. 12 years ago.
Joe's old.
I'm old as shit.
I'm about to say, how old were you then?
He's old enough to be your father, Hakim.
I'm old enough to be, I'm 44.
You lying.
44. Yeah.
What? 44 what? Schoolers?
Okay. 44.
He's 47.
44. I'm 44. But when he handed me a check, I handed it back because I came from an era where you performed for exposure.
Yes, because you can eat exposure. You really can. You can get
AP
fat
takes
off
it too. AP prefers exposure over cash.
Columbia Gas loves exposure as well.
And
I performed at Adobe Gillis, and I got paid like a little bit or whatever. But it wasn't what I'm getting paid now, right? And so I can also say hell yeah for all the work that I'm doing, but it did not used to be that way. And there are people still in this city, still just period, who are doing things outside of volunteer work and not getting compensated for their time.
Right.
And if they're compensated, they're not compensated properly.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So when you say hell yeah, do you think that this amount, the hell yeah amount, do you think it should be more? Do you think it should be less? And this may be controversial.
No,
it's a humble answer.
It's not.
Yeah.
So what I've always thought about once I got started was figuring out how does the business work.
Sure.
The business side, because what happens with most artists is you just want that exposure. You're like, I just want to be seen.
Yeah.
And if you come from an environment where no one talks about art, no one talks about business, it's easy to get caught in that loophole. But after a while, you get burnt out. And you're like, wait a second. Everybody else around me making money, they charging at the door.
Yeah.
They done brought somebody from another city to come here.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here happy as hell and inviting people, talking, sharing my art, sharing my time, my energy, hosting, talking and whatnot, and I'm leaving with nothing. So what happened was I started to be upfront with people and say,
Joe's taking notes.
Is there a
Bible study.
What's the budget? What is the budget when I'm dealing with somebody I'm doing business with? If they say there's no budget, at that point in time, I decide if I still want to move forward or not. It's the only thing that's fair to me. And if somebody else is making money for being present, you should always make money too. Simple as that. It's a no-brainer for me now. Back then, you would feel guilty. You would trick yourself into feeling guilty for asking for money.
Shit.
Yeah. I mean, I get paid for stuff I do, but say it's like, somebody doing some they're not making no money either, and I see they spending money out and they can't really afford me, or the money they got is so low, I might just let them.
For me, he sounds like Kim Burrell.
I might just do it for free. I might take whatever they got and I might invest that money back into the project if I care about it that much.
Yeah.
But things can be worked out. There is a little bit of gray area in between paid and not paid, but the people that are being exploited are not in that gray area.
Right. So, okay, on that. So there it segues into what you just said, right? The budget, right? A lot of people are very scared to be open about the budget. What's in your budget? I in my opinion, should be one of the very first questions that should come across. So somebody will ask you, what do you charge? I immediately go, what's in the budget?
Same, but then you have that cowboy standoff.
Because
they want what happens is they want less than what you charge.
Right.
But what I charge always seems to be above the budget. So you should have just told me in the first place.
Right. Okay.
Because now it's a little bit less sympathy there.
So hold on.
Okay.
Because as somebody, and this is full disclosure, like as a singer, I used to and this is where I learned I need to get paid for my talents. Like I don't give a fuck if I am like top tier, bottom tier, mid tier. Nigga, pay me because all the liquor costs money.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Everybody's spending money.
Yep.
I used to show up to things because I went from one realm of like being a recording artist to like just kind of wanting to stretch my chops with like the live bands and shit. And I went through like 2 years where like people would like have me come and like do things, and I got tired of watching motherfuckers fold their thumbs up at the rest of the art. You know how you put the money in your thumb like your grandma? Like you folding,
like it's a drug deal.
You folding your thumbs up. And listen, this was over with the old school niggas, you know what I'm saying? And never would people like, so I just started speaking up. Like I had to be like, hey, like first of all, I've always worked 2 jobs. Like I work for myself and I work 2 jobs now. Both for myself, but they're 2 jobs. So, this shit right here, even though I love what I'm doing and it's allowing me to like progress and become, I'm still learning where like, or to not be uncomfortable with actually requesting to be paid. Now my first question is, fuck the budget. Is this a paid gig? Because I need to know, just in case. Because people, even with like, if I can't bring my products in the room, I'm not going to make any money. You know what I mean? If I'm not like booked to like perform, so there has to be some exchange, you know what I mean? But
Sure.
I'm actually getting to the point where like I started to request that. I'm going to be real with you. When I sat in with Affirmative Distraction and you paid me, I didn't expect to be paid, but you looked at me, Joe, and you said, you did a great job. You should get paid for your time. But I feel like even if I didn't do a great job, you wouldn't pay me.
I would have paid you.
I didn't expect to get paid as a guest.
I was a guest too, nigga. That's what we talking about.
Oh, I thought you was
massaging. I thought you massaging. Nigga. Who fuck massages at a comedy show?
You mean you? Yeah.
You.
No, I don't.
You just said you got
In
2
the
jobs
lobby?
and you surprised and I think you was doing 1 to 2 jobs.
I've never.
That's a 3rd job.
I've never.
I just want y'all to know, Myko had fuck you Hakim energy since before we even got
I have not.
Facts. I don't want y'all to think that just came out of nowhere.
I think
didn't
once
even
an
know this
episode,
nigga.
everybody's gonna have fuck you.
No,
Hakeem.
Myko
even
got
know
fuck
this.
all of us energy. though.
No. I'm a great person. Honestly, if I may be completely honest, the only person that's fuck you every single fucking day that's in this room
It's gotta be
is
Joseph.
Joseph,
It gotta be Joseph.
Lamar,
That's
Cleotis,
not my-
Joshua,
Annabella. Nowhere near.
Mora.
Nope. none of
That's
those
it.
names.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see that.
All right.
I'll admit my previous statement.
Go
Lamar,
back to your
Cleotis, and
go back to your point.
I had you black, white, and old.
Go back to your goddamn.
Leotis.
Points were made. I saw the kids post that on Facebook, so I wanted to say it out
Oh my
loud.
God.
I'll say
I may
that.
or may not be a year or two younger than Joseph.
I will
Just
say that
just a little bit.
based off of what you said, Myko, is something that I do believe is we have to figure out our worth too. Because what happens, and I think like what Hakim was saying, you find yourself in that cowboy standoff. You're like, dang, can I charge this much?
Yeah.
But like you buying supplies, time, energy. They don't even think to help you with that.
Yeah.
And like you said, you moving all of your products. You're bringing people into the space. You selling things. People are coming specifically for you. And it's like,
Yeah,
yo,
you can load in and load out.
you know,
that's
like
actually-
when
that's
Myko
work.
came, to the museum, it was I ain't never seen that in my life.
We also had to walk 10 miles with whatever we bought.
But he came through, and I'm like, we gonna take care of you. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's just crazy that some people have an issue when they see that you're obviously working and you're a business with even thinking about paying you.
I don't even think they deserve too much of our time today.
Well, listen, if I can get
These
a table
buster
in that
ass
joint,
hating
I'm
now.
cool. But it's more like showing up. Like, I really had to learn that. Like, and it took me probably a little bit longer than it took a lot of other people because I had to learn that while switching lanes.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you feel like the new kid on the
You had
block.
to stop
or like
stripping and then start doing.
whatever the case may be. I was getting it how I lived, but they had to pay me for it because I was living, like I had to live or else I would have been dead stripping.
Okay, so the cowboy standoff. Can we go back to the cowboy standoff real quick? There's a professional way to approach that.
Yeah, I always come in like, "What's your budget?" And they be like, "What do you charge?" I'm like, "Dun dun dun."
Right.
I'm like $8 million.
$8 million.
Well, you should have just answered when I said to ask
Right.
what your budget was, because you knew your budget was $1,000.
And some people will go in and they'll be like, I charge $1,000.
Right.
For what?
So am I telling you my
Right.
budget for the overall event or just my budget for what the fuck I have for you?
I mean, it depends on the
It all
circumstance.
depends on what you
$73, nigga. Every time you show up, that's my budget for you.
That's so you can paint a mural.
Dun, dun, dun.
$73?
$73.
You about to see the world's fastest mural.
Let me just put my
gonna be
name on
X.
this shit.
I'm telling you, I'm about to make, it's $73, I'm about to make $73 an hour.
Tell you something, when you die, that would be the best $73 I ever fucking
Oh my
spent.
God.
Unless they do you like they did at Braxis in the city of Columbus, Ohio, and tear all your shit down after you're gone.
I'm coming back.
That was a reason.
I'm coming back. I got a Phoenix down. I got a revive. I've been waiting for this.
For those of you who don't know, a Phoenix Down is a revivable
'cause
item
I
in
didn't.
Final Fantasy, in the game Final Fantasy. Continue. I had to explain it to the audience that didn't get
He
it.
was explaining to me. I'm
know what
not the
happens when
audience.
the
I'm
Phoenix
fucking
falls
here.
down?
I will be
She rises,
recognized.
Phoenix Down.
We fall down.
Rise.
and we get up.
The church is gonna get you. Boy.
Okay, I'm sorry. We got off track.
Pay us.
The
The
professional.
moral of the story,
Yes,
pay us.
The moral of the story
Pay
is pay
everybody,
us. But,
not even just us.
Not everybody.
but
Pay
not
most people.
So I want to go back to that. But not everybody.
Yeah, pay most people.
Pay most people, right? Because some of y'all are out there asking for y'all asking for the world, and y'all don't give the world. And I
They
don't
ask
like
for the
that.
world and won't give your ass an avenue.
Y'all,
Like-
y'all can't, right? Y'all are out there giving a lot of artists a bad name, and you're posting all of your business on all of these apps, and people will see, they can look at that, they can see that they're not gonna pay you if you're an asshole all the time.
Yeah,
to everybody.
I be telling people, they be like, on the off chance. It really
I just feel like
happens.
y'all should at me.
No,
you don't.
because you
nah.
sell your own products,
Nah.
right? And I feel like also the people who book you know you, right? They're not going to use that against you. If somebody from out of town who doesn't know you for shit wants to book you, they still see there's a professionalism within you, right? I cannot sell you short.
They can still see
cannot
it.
see
Professionality.
I cannot sell you short. I will not
Also,
do that.
Thank you.
Michael gonna stand on whatever he said though. He
That's
not gonna,
right.
You're not gonna be like, you can't have the job. Then he gonna switch up. He gonna be like,
Right, he gonna be like, well,
I'm going back home.
That's
I'm
gonna
going-
be on my
I'm out.
tombstone. I said what the fuck I said.
I'm going back home. He gonna be mad that you even met up with him, knowing you wasn't about to book him.
right, exactly.
Right.
I do be like, I'm not auctioning off my time. That's my favorite thing to tell people.
So, for instance, Donte, any of his social media, right? You kind of know exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be where he's going to be next, or what's your lesson of the week, or whatnot. Mine has switched to most promo, and then every now and then I'll get on somebody else's thing and be like, why the fuck are you doing this? Like, because what the fuck is wrong with
He
you?
always on my status. Take this down.
Take this down.
Don't
What the
say
fuck?
that.
What
You
you
just
doing?
you just an antagonistic.
And I'm
I-
like,
but
but I meant
Pirates.
it, cuz.
It's antagonistic for like the
It is in the
writing.
best of hearts.
It is.
in the best of hearts.
That's exactly it.
This nigga goes by
don't-
Hatos.
I can't fucking stand people shooting themselves in the foot. I cannot. So I'm like, what? What the fuck are you
What
doing?
if we're not all Meg got shot in the foot and she shot a video the next day? What if we're like that?
Maybe that's the
True.
case.
We ain't
Maybe that's
got,
the
but we
case.
ain't got Meg Thee Stallion.
But
money,
listen,
though.
it depends on what your brand
You
is.
might have Meg Thee Stallion.
It depends on what your brand is, because people understand which version of me they're getting. Massage Myko barely says anything, and I talk like this. I talk like Donte.
like Donte?
You put the R&B voice on?
Put the R&B voice.
Fucking
the
salesman Myko
manipulated-
is happy to see everybody. But to me, that's like a playwright and like that speaks very candidly. I don't pull back. Like there's like 3 different versions of me. I'm tripolar. Like it's 3 of them.
You like Mr. Glass. You unbreakable, nigga.
Period. You said, give me some. We just dapped everybody. Just put that out there.
But when you speak, it's like you're speaking in general, and I don't feel like you're attacking anybody or saying anything that's just unfathomable. It's like,
Well, some people
you're
are
making
like
sense.
controversial on purpose and trying to get a rise out
clout.
of people. Yeah.
No, but I do be standing there like a hit dog, a holler.
Yeah, that's on them. Like, I never see you be like somebody that didn't deserve it. I don't never see you attack somebody.
Oh no, I'm not like that.
Yeah, I think that's what.
I do say the shit to people that like you guys have let them get away with for years. I say, but I try not to do that shit in mixed company. Now, what's fucked up is I don't consider me laying in my house posting it on Facebook in mixed company sometimes, but I do try. But Joseph, stop getting on my statuses telling me what to do. I am learning
Stop
what's
getting-
going to put me in
are you-
Facebook jail
are you-
and what's not.
are
I
you
ain't
though?
been once.
Wait.
Because
I ain't been in
Myko,
Facebook jail.
Myko,
No, let's talk about
Myko,
that.
Myko, no.
I be trying to be his lawyer. I be like, look,
No.
he really didn't mean that.
Myko be
Where the
in,
fuck
And
was you
Zuck
that
is
week
like,
I had me
fuck
hit? Got
you,
put in
you're
Facebook
out.
jail. Couldn't promo shit.
Myko be in Facebook Amistad.
He's gonna be in the
Facebook
raft.
purgatory. They hate me.
He's like, God damn,
Mark
Michael.
Zuckerberg
Literally
fucking
be on
hates me.
Facebook for 5 minutes and get banned
Back
back.
on. You try to comment on the post, that post is gone.
It's gone.
It's dumb shit though.
You
like
book Myko for a show, you be like, okay, man.
it's dumb shit though.
For like a month. Can you just not?
No, if
Do
I know
anything.
it's something worth doing and I want people to show up, I'll shut the fuck up. For
What's
a while.
worth doing?
I was able to promo your shit.
That's true.
Say it.
That's true.
I feel like I did go to Facebook jail like 10 days into you,
You
inviting
did?
me to be there.
You did. And you was like, I can't post the, whatever.
Was it people
just
there,
tag me
though?
with some shit. And I was like, tag you with some
Nope, because you know what I do? I have a squad. And what I'll do is I send them whatever promo and be like, bitch, post this as much as you can.
Yep.
All you gotta do is offer them free soap.
bartering.
Payola, baby.
He's bartering.
Payola.
Damn.
He's bartering. He's paying people for their time.
Absolutely.
There you go.
That's a skill right there. Can't be mad at that.
None at all.
Shout out to the gang.
Mm-hmm.
So we also touched on volunteer work and things for charity, and I get it, right? I get it. Like, it's all for charity, and you may not be compensated, and you know that going in, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then there's this thing where people are coming down on you. You're not being paid for your work, but they're coming down on you as if you are. As if they're paying you.
I'm gonna go home.
There's exact. Listen, I get the responsibility that you have given me, but you are not putting money in my pocket. This does nothing.
This is
for
another
me.
thing where it's like there's two polar opposites, and then there's a gray area, and there's people that are exploiting this. And like, it's like when you work overtime at your job, some people be like, "Well, I ain't supposed to be here, so I ain't doing shit."
Right.
And that ain't right.
That's not right.
But at the same time, like you said, you can be doing something for somebody a favor, and they ask too much, and you like, "Well, I'm not doing that."
That's it.
Donte was talking about that last time. Like, they got me
You were
working.
you were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
Which part?
All of
It's
it.
like
All of it. We
Not
got
all
time.
of it.
Most of it.
We don't have a lot of
Some
time.
of
no. So like the
I had an
so
hour and 4
look,
minutes on my meter, and you were late.
but the thing is like the very beginning. So the speaking industry and whatnot in the very beginning. And I mean, I usually don't say stuff like this or like try to make it sound like I'm bragging on
talk to
myself.
these
But
niggas.
look,
Talk.
I can make
like a Dr. Dre.
I can make
Talk to me.
Hey, talk to him, Dre.
like a Tupac diss
These
track.
mark ass niggas.
Look, but I can make stuff up off the top of my head in 30 minutes, and I can give a speech better than some people can. That's just a skill that I have.
Sure.
And I noticed back then in the early stages, I
We're
started
scoring 20 years
being
ago.
being brought into
Head
spaces specifically to speak so people could hear a different perspective. But you brought somebody from another city in for $20,000 that gave a speech
That's that
that
novelty.
everybody could watch on social media. They already
what?
know what they're going to
Novelty.
say. And it's like,
Hakim, you're the novelty.
it's like, okay,
You
how
ain't
many
shit.
times am I going to do this? How many times am I going to play this game and watch this happen right in front of my face?
Right.
And people are putting pressure on me when I'm doing things for them. And I was like, at that point, I started recognizing it's time for me to start saying, you're going to have to pay up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just nothing else that I can think about when it comes to that situation. Don't
Do you
look my
say
way.
pay up?
I say, what's the budget?
You can't say pay.
Well,
up to
no.
somebody.
But you can't say
He'd
what
be
That's
like-
borderline
He'd be
mother.
like,
Pay up,
first
bro.
off, fuck your bitch in the click.
Like I said, it kind of goes back to what you said, Hakeem. If you don't have the money and it's obvious, but I see what you're doing, I appreciate it, I'm in tune with it, I might still come along and do something.
Sure.
Empathize with them.
I empathize with
Or
them. You
people
feel
can
me?
like, there are reasonable ways to like barter without, like it's so polarized. Like on Facebook, they be like, yeah, if you really support somebody, you would never ask for a discount, or you broke as hell, or fuck you. It ain't always like that. There are ways you could barter your services, or like, somebody down bad, and they like, yeah, I really can't afford nothing, but I could, I'll take you out to dinner, buy you some drinks or something. All right,
Nobody ever asked me that, but listen, if you can take me out to dinner
you
and
can
buy me
afford
drinks,
to.
you can give me that money and send me the fuck home.
There it is.
Hey,
There
but
it is.
for that dinner might be only
No.
$25.
That's like somebody owing you $43 and hanging out with you for
But
a
they
week.
might.
that
Like,
dinner
why
might be
are
only
you-
$25.
I don't want
and
to
that-
smoke your weed. Give me my money.
Depending on
Also,
who it is,
$43.
that might be fun.
That's very specific.
I like picking numbers.
Okay.
But they might feel like
I
if
might
give you
enjoy
food,
that more
time,
than
and
that
dinner,
$25.
that's less of an insult than saying I can only pay you $25.
I'm saying this is just a random example.
I know.
I'm not about to give.
But
you
isn't
no
that
dinner.
isn't that like literally being able to eat exposure?
Yeah, that's probably the best
That's
example.
probably
of it.
yeah. I'll do that, but
Or like if you want to support somebody, maybe I want to support Affirmative Distraction. I'm like, man, I want to go to the show bad. I really can't afford a ticket. Let me come help set up. Joe gonna be like, yeah, man, go ahead.
Joe gets those fancy ass venues.
Joe
that has a
would
staff.
definitely do that. I would definitely do that. If you
Joe will
wanna-
fuck around and give you a ticket just because he know you was down bad. But now that you done offered, now you get to actually sit where you can hear the show. Because he was about to put you by the bathroom.
I was. He was about to, yeah, I got you, bro, in the balcony.
Yeah, now you get to actually sit around, and now he might be like, and shout out to you over there. He might even get you.
Donte
It's an
Get
you a
interactive
number.
show.
it's
You can
facts.
yell that to yourself.
Donte know that for sure. For sure.
So I don't know if this is like the next question, but if it is, you
not.
can say let's
No.
hold off.
Keep
But,
going. Keep going.
Flag.
Question for all of y'all.
Manipulate his vocal.
7.
I hope my microphone is on. I asked this question. You know,
Pray hard, nigga.
when do you say it's okay to accept exposure?
When someone offers, you have to let the person offer. Let me tell you that it's feasible for me to come. Because I'll tell you, hey, I'm not doing anything Saturday. Do you need any help? Or, hey, if you don't have enough people for whatever the fuck, I'll show up. You know what I mean? Like, there's a way that you can you don't got to dry bag or just ask.
It's
hey,
like punching up and punching down. If you have to say the word exposure to the person you're hiring, you wrong. You're wrong.
That's true. You're out. I'm out.
Actually, I don't know. When someone says, hey, listen.
Okay.
I got this shit that I'm starting up, this music festival.
Sure.
And it's not going to pay shit, but like I'm hoping that every artist can get exposure by doing this. And I know that shit ain't right because you have to be accountable for like the fact that you know they're worth something. It's all about your delivery because there are promoters who expect you to do shit free and like no shit. I just got like on to do an event this weekend.
Yep.
And when she asked me to help, the promoter asked me, she came to me, she like, Myko, I know you know all the artists in the city and I'm trying to throw this type of event. My first thing that I said to her was this: well, I'll help you, but I don't want to be a part of anything where the artist, we can at least offer them something. You know what I'm saying? Like, because these are these people's gifts. Like, these are two up-and-coming dope-ass fucking artists, Aaron the Prince and Asia with the $. Shout out to her because she's that's my niece.
That's my dog.
That's my daughter. But like, I don't want to not have them come and like, at least offer the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told her, I said, don't pay me, but we need to be able to pay the artist. I don't give, now that I
And
can
like
do.
the more people that do stuff like that, the less we even have to have that conversation. The more people are actively pushing forward and making sure everybody
Yeah.
get paid. Okay, I'll take the exposure, but the money that you should have spent on me, you got to at least spend it on my people.
That's exactly what happened. So, podcast awards.
Yeah.
Straight up. Shout out to Jerome Barkley.
He's letting us know he paid us.
No, there we go. So that's exactly
you, Joseph.
what the fuck happened.
plug that in
Let me just plug that in real quick. That's exactly what the fuck happened. His photographer canceled. The band that was supposed to be there canceled. Roll the Realist, shout out to him, was supposed to be there, canceled.
Why did you name?
Because this is the podcast everyone asked for, motherfucker. Anyway, they were all supposed to be there, and they didn't. So I said, look, I got you. I got the band. The band is going to charge you this much. My camera's in the car. I can have Quincy take pictures, whatever. The podcast everyone asked for is going to do your live commentary since they canceled on you too. They just need to be compensated. And that's all I said. He was like,
And
what
here we
about you?
thought he
And
did
I
it
said,
out the kindness of his heart and the consideration
and I
of
said,
his.
man,
Damn.
no, I said, listen.
Jerome.
I said, bro, I was like, he was like, well, okay, well, what about you? And I was like, what about me? He was like, how much you try? I was like, bro, I already know with all that shit going on, I'm outside your budget. Don't worry about me.
Who the fuck
Right?
is this
Wait,
guy?
but
Him and
wait.
Donte are just outside.
But wait.
Am I the
So-
only one that's in people's budget?
So wait, I already know that for what I'm doing at this point, I'm already outside you. Do it. Go pay them, and the motherfucker paid me anyway.
That's dope.
Right? He didn't have to, and he did all that shit himself. And there wasn't a lot of people there. Full exposure. There was not a lot of people there. But we put on a professional show. The podcast everyone asked for.
We were in the corner cutting up.
Y'all, as you should have been, because
That's
that
what
was
I was booked for.
that was what you were booked for. That was what you were booked to do.
But why did I have to tell him at Weeds Fest? Like, he was like, damn, y'all was going hard on Joe. I was listening like, damn. I'm like, listen, we don't like that motherfucker. We love him.
They got paid.
You can't say the shit.
Right.
But we were there
Joe put us
specifically
up
to
there
make
to do
fun.
that.
To do that.
Joe,
Did you
I
tell-
literally.
Hakim
said-
says you look like a penguin.
Yeah, I can't wait to listen to it because I'm gonna edit.
Wait,
a
you
lot
haven't
of
heard
shit
it
out.
yet?
No.
Oh,
He actually,
damn.
he
Oh, I
actually,
didn't say anything then.
he
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
looked like a funeral director at a wedding.
There you go. Wait, a funeral director at a wedding.
Yeah.
Did you say that on the podcast?
No, but
Then
I
I'm
just
cutting
said
it out
it
of this
now.
one. Okay, so because I'm manipulating mics over here.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I do.
Nah, you know,
but-
I think at the core of that conversation is as long as you being genuine and trying and everybody know that,
Yeah.
then that it will mostly work itself out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Agreed.
only got 500. This gig costs 500, and then I'm the sixth person. If you be like, look, man, I'm gonna just borrow some money
If it
from
doesn't, we
somebody,
could always have a scuffle.
we could get a kerfluffle going. He's like, look, man, just hold this.
They're on the zero side squabbling.
Look, look, hold my engagement ring for about a week, and I'm gonna come back to you with the money.
With the money.
Yeah, as long as you trying, that's usually good enough for me because we all trying. But you know, it's it's
I'm not.
some predatory people out here.
There are.
And we can't let them be the bar. The bar
Right.
is not them. They're under the bar.
They're already the bar, though.
No, they're
The
not.
janky-
Like, no,
promotion.
it's rare that people want to compensate you.
Not anymore.
Okay, well, shit, not anymore. You all fucking her, Hakeem.
Not anymore.
Not
I
anymore.
will take off this sock. I will fill it with change, and I will get to spinning that motherfucker.
And listen, it's not hard for him to take that sock off. He has
I
on
got
his
on
Birkenstocks.
Birkenstocks. I got my Birkenstocks.
We just went through prison.
Hakeem came in here. Hakeem came in here dressed like
I'm just like I'm about to play quarterback.
his top half is a Rasta thug, and his bottom half is one of those 1995 lesbians right now.
Jesus.
Lesbians were not wearing athletic shorts in '95.
Yes, they were. I was a gay in 95.
Oh my god.
You can't speak for the lesbians too.
I wasn't. That was too young for me.
I'm gonna. There are, apparently we solved the janky promoters problem just now. You know.
Or did we? We're coming for
You know,
your
get in
asses
or
if
get
you're
out.
Ooh, I
still-
already know what I want to come back.
All right.
Let me know when it's my turn.
But
Go
since
first.
we got rid of all the janky promoters,
Thanks.
let's bring some things back. We can bring things back
Right.
to fill the void that is janky promoters.
I know.
Keem?
That word void is like moist.
Oh,
I
wow.
hate it.
You hate void like you hate moist?
Well, I don't.
I like both of
I
those
don't-
words. But you know another good
I don't
word?
hate moist. I think people are dumb for hating.
Discharge. Really good word. Underused.
I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
I don't.
that's what you want to bring back.
No. Yes.
Oh.
That's
Did
what
that
you-
leave?
No, discharge is still a thing.
I feel like okay, so it's exclusive to like vaginas in my mind. Like,
You could also
but I
discharge
think-
a weapon.
And you could
That's
also
true.
be honorably discharged or dishonorably discharged from the army.
that's true.
That's not what I'm trying to bring back, though.
That's what I think.
I would like
Okay.
to bring back booing niggas off stage like the Apollo.
Boom.
Boom.
I'm with that shit. I walk in every
You know
one
what's
of Joseph's
happened?
shows.
You
and
know
I go,
what's happened?
Boo.
Oh, you know what, y'all? Listen, hear me out. What
I
has happened
whopped
was
a nigga last week.
things have become, art has become so subjective. Art is not actually that subjective. Some things are literally better than other things. Whitney Houston is literally a better singer than most people. Rest her soul.
Period.
Okay.
So when somebody does something bad in art, all of a sudden you be
Shout
like,
out
that
my
was
guy.
whack. They like, no, art is subjective. That's not bad. Somebody like it.
Oh,
Somebody
okay.
like all types of
I
shit.
like where you're going with this.
Art needs back booing people off stage if they whack. It made us strong.
Wait, can we?
It made us strong.
Can we
I was
expand
watching
this?
Apollo.
This is the
on
trophy for
YouTube.
showing
Wait.
up generation.
I was watching Apollo on YouTube. They booed Lauryn Hill on stage at 13, and she sang good.
Yeah.
They booed her she sang for, let's say, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
They booed her about 30 seconds in. She came back in second 31 and swept them away, got a standing ovation. Now the niggas you done seen in local shows or wherever your local show is.
She started singing about Jesus. That's not fair.
Wherever your local show is, she sang about Jesus the whole song.
I'm the only nigga who would boo Jesus.
I believe you.
Are you?
If he came
did
up
you
in-
not
if-
see what they did to him?
If he came in and fucked up the thing,
They
I'm
did a
gonna
little
tell
bit.
him.
They did a little bit more than
Y'all don't
booing
be
him.
keeping it real with God like y'all
They
supposed
booed
to.
Jesus so bad that they tied him to some sticks and raised him into the sky
I'm letting it go.
and booed
Yeah,
him
we got
off the
time.
earth.
Okay, we got-
How are you?
I'm good.
They
I'm
booed
good.
that
You
nigga
all
off the
right?
earth.
All right, cool.
But no, what happened is
I had to shut up. Take it away.
booing somebody,
Pastor such
being
and
booed
such.
is the worst thing you can imagine, right? And I don't wish
It helps you
terror
get
on
better,
nobody.
though.
But
I
at
love
the
this
end of the
group
day,
so much.
that made people
I love this
stronger.
group.
Tough times will make you stronger. Pressure makes diamonds. And if we consider to let everything bad be subjective, we're hurting ourselves and the artists.
Can
Pressure also can be gas
back
and it
booing
makes
people on.
farts and such.
Also,
Discharge.
So boo people.
Air.
Like, are these just
I'm
live
not saying,
shows?
that's just what I'm saying to bring people in.
Are
At the
these-
core of it, let people know when something's not good,
Yes.
whatever way you can.
Yes.
You don't have to literally boo them, but
And
an
not
Apollo.
because-
If you can pour sugar on shit was a statement right now. You
Okay,
just
well, wait.
nailed
All
it.
right. So and obviously people do this online all the time, right? They'll see something and they don't like it, so it's like fuck this game, I don't want, or fuck this, video, whatever.
It's a black
Does it have to-
mermaid.
It's a black mermaid. So
Your mammy.
there has to be a standard, right? So when you boo somebody, you can be like, "Boo! You're singing over your vocals" or some shit like that.
So you gotta tell
it's-
them why you're booing them?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, the thing is, there's a difference between Apollo and Twitter though. Because in
Yeah.
Apollo, when I was watching Apollo on YouTube, I could still see these niggas' faces from all them years ago. On Twitter, you hide behind a duck.
Sure.
Or, a picture of a dog with a flag on his head or something. If you can't stand on it, don't say it.
It's the most I've ever heard Hakim talk.
I love it.
Myko he gonna boo you on Twitter and then he gonna add his picture to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of hiding his
That's
picture.
true. This is me.
I just want y'all to
What's
know.
that little Myko?
I said it.
Yeah.
If you were
I
wondering
said
who
it.
said it.
Well,
But
just in
yeah.
case someone boos you tomorrow, guys, I don't have a Twitter, so
I'm right there with you.
I'm just saying,
I'm for it.
All art is not subjective.
when they
I
let
feel
y'all
like, though,
when
we
they
gotta-
let y'all's last president have a Twitter, like I was cool. I was like, I'm getting the fuck
Nah,
away. Like,
Y'all's?
Michael.
Yeah, the
Michael.
Alls.
I don't know
If
him.
you had a Twitter, do you know you would be famous?
my last Twitter,
You don't get
Your
get,
last Twitter?
Ain't no
You-
Twitter jail.
I
for
used
real.
to have a Twitter.
You used to have a Twitter?
Yeah, I
That
did.
shit's still active.
They seized
It
it.
probably is.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I just don't know the password, so it's like.
You click the forget password.
Plus, that was like I had
And now
that.
TikTok.
I had it
Just-
in a part of my
Click
life where I
the-
was like going through shit, so I don't even want to revisit that.
Man, that's all the parts
Damn.
of my life. You
Yeah.
have parts where you not.
I hate
Right
Twitter.
now,
but-
nigga, I'm in my prime.
Let's
Quit
go.
playing.
Let's
Quit
go.
playing.
Get Twitter back. Let's go.
For what? Y'all don't want me on Twitter.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we
No, y'all
do.
don't.
I'll
Yes,
pin
we
you
do.
to the top of my shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
I'm a, like
You are the highlight of Twitter.
they gassing me up, and then when the FBI's knocking at my door for some shit, I said, these
I need
bitches
everyone
ain't
who
getting me out
listens
of
to this
jail.
podcast
Like I don't know.
I'll put some money on your books.
to put
70
hashtag
max.
Myko for Twitter. Myko for Twitter. Hashtag Myko for Twitter.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what we calling this show.
K.O.
MYKO.
Is that the title of this show?
The number 4.
What y'all want to bring
Twitter.
back? Hopefully it's something more positive than what I have.
Oh,
to
no.
say.
I just want to make sure that I get to boo specifically.
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
boo somebody, like,
Don't- man.
boo, pay your improvisers.
This is I know what I want to bring back.
Because nobody else in the city pays their improvisers.
Okay, so
No
I'm gonna
one.
break this down. Point 5
In the
is
city.
I want to bring back fighting.
Wait.
Listen, and I'm not talking about like on video, like for the show. Like I just want to bring back, ass whoopings,
The
like
old
good old fashioned
fashions.
ass
The old
whoopings.
fashions.
And I also want this for some kids out here. They need whoopings as well. But we're gonna go light on them. But some of you grown-ups need to be fucked up
Hey,
sometimes. Like some days I'll be like, this is the shit that gets me put in Facebook jail. Like, cause I get put in Facebook jail for saying I'm gonna beat your ass to people more than I get put in Facebook jail for calling somebody like
It's facts.
the C word or some shit. Cause I'm always like,
We know.
oh gosh. But I just miss the times when you could just, y'all remember when you can walk down the street and like the whole crowd will follow you to whoever's house you were about to fight. And then like, you just like, fisticuff, and then like you fucking leave after
Both
that.
parties get up. Both parties are, or for the most part, unharmed.
The other
You're a
thing,
little harmed, but like,
speaking into like fighting, the other thing I would like to bring back is your mama. Like,
Like
that,
just the
listen, because
like my mama specifically.
people are so
Like, my mama's
desensitive,
still-
like so sensitive
Yeah.
to like, don't be talking about my mama. But like, you remember back in the day when the first
man,
fucking
no,
thing out your
I
mouth was
love your mama.
your mama.
Your mama's so dumb. She used to sit on the TV and watch the couch.
Shit like that.
Yeah,
I'm really
your
good
ma-
at
yeah.
that. Like your mama jokes. Like I
Yeah.
just want to talk about people's mama again. Like
Wait, your mama's
ain't
so
nigga
fat
in
when
a
she
fight
sits
and
around
it
the
be
house. She
over.
sits around the house.
Right. Well, your
That-
mama's so fat. When we go to the movies, she sit next to everybody.
You know what I used to do? You know what
Your
I used to
mama's
do
so
to
fat,
people?
She
When
jumps on the rainbow and makes
when
Skittles.
somebody would talk about my mom, like I used to tell my mom when that person was sitting there.
No, hold on,
Because my
hold on.
mom was
I'll
a
do you one
crip.
better. I'll do you one better. In this era, when people
My
used to
mom was
make
one of the
your
first
mama
8
jokes
hood
on
rats
Facebook.
ever. Like
On Facebook, when people used to make your mama jokes on Facebook, I would tag my mom in the thread. I'd be like,
shit like
yeah,
that, yeah.
fuck y'all.
I still
That's
do that. But like, yeah, I would like tell them because my mom's a crip. And so, like, my mama beat your motherfucking ass for real. Like, low key, like, she'll fight you and not think twice about it. But I want to bring back your mama jokes and fights if you got to.
These is classic. These is classic. You know,
I like
activities.
these. I like these.
This
Damn.
man. I'm getting nostalgic just thinking about it.
Damn, y'all getting hype over there.
Yeah.
Boo people off stage.
Booing
your
people off
mama
stage,
and let's
fighting,
fight.
and you're fighting. Yeah,
Damn.
and your mama
These are
jokes.
things that got us to where we at.
It's true.
It made us stronger.
Yeah, okay, so then on that, I would like
that's
to bring
like the
back
vaccine.
not knowing shit about anybody.
Ooh.
I don't care to know that you were sitting on the couch feeding your fucking child this morning, or in the evening, or in the afternoon.
Joseph, you can
I
still
don't
do
give
that.
a fuck about no.
It's more difficult, though.
It's more difficult. No matter what, I can tailor my Facebook feed
You
or
can
my
still
Twitter
fight
feed
and talk about
to
people's mamas.
just game developers and producers,
I do.
and still a nigga will get on there and be like, I'm fucking tired and I'm old, and shut the fuck up. I don't care what you're doing at this moment in time.
Okay, so what I mean by you
don't
can
care.
still do that is this.
Oh yeah,
There
yeah.
are so many
Tell me.
people who broadcast and say and like make me care. And then when I'm done, supposed to have cared or supposed to know shit,
Sure.
I'll be like,
forget.
fuck that day. It didn't happen. Like it didn't happen.
So it's a mind
That
thing?
time when
He's
you
a
were
monk.
like that other
He's a goddamn monk.
that other organization that and we looked at each other and I was like, that didn't happen. That shit
remember
didn't
that.
happen. Like,
remember
listen,
that.
I am like a monk. I live by myself. I spend all motherfucking day by myself unless I'm getting paid.
So it's
you understand
outside
what
of
I'm saying?
mind.
Like, I let that shit go. No, you leave that shit where it's at. You hand those people their shit.
I ain't gonna
You
lie,
let
I need
them
to work
have
on
it.
that too, though.
I would hit the like
Exactly.
button
You see
and
what I'm
not
saying?
give a shit.
You what?
I'd hit the like button and
You
not know.
wait, you hit the like button. Okay,
On
now
Facebook
this
and
is
shit?
some next level shit. You
Wait a
hit the
second.
like button and keep going and
Go
still
right
don't care.
back to not giving a fuck.
Wow.
People have not mastered. Well, people have forgotten that long. That's a long lost art. Ain't none of my business. Your grandmama been saying it for 94 years. Ain't none of my damn business. Mind your damn business.
That's like, you know, my name Bennett,
And
I ain't in it.
I be telling people their relationships be so fucked up because they refuse to get them some fucking business. Stop giving a fuck. I mean, I will really be on somebody's shit. Prayers to you and your family. And then right after I've done that and I said that prayer, I don't give a shit no more. We have to let go and let God.
Wait a minute, Myko.
Hold on, Myko. Wait a
Myko
second.
just
Hold on,
messaged me.
Myko, wait a
Prayers
second.
to you and your family.
I
Yeah.
didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I did.
You just said it.
You did.
I didn't say that to him.
What
messaged me
You
about-
messaged me months ago. and
about
was like,
3
yo, man,
hours ago.
Condolences to your family. Does that mean that?
No, that's on the status I'm talking about.
Okay.
I care
Oh,
about y'all.
okay.
I inboxed y'all.
Okay.
You know why I inboxed you, Hakim? Because I didn't do it. I want to do it in mixed company. I actually asked someone, is it inappropriate if I check on you? Joseph did not.
Yes, he did.
I was like, I
Yes,
don't
he did.
want to like put in. So I'm like, and Joseph was like, message him. You
Yeah.
know, because I care about it.
Okay.
If-
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find the differences
Yeah,
between
The difference is when you do it, they put the status in a mixed arena.
that is huge difference.
I don't be on your stat when you express yourself. I don't get on your status. I get in your inbox. That's an exceptional amount of care. When Donte be like, I empathize with you on Facebook, he don't give a fuck. He made it a status.
shit.
He didn't tell you
Exposure.
guys.
Where's the conspiracy now, ladies and gentlemen? Look how far we've come.
He didn't inbox you to say I empathize with you. I want my shit specific. That's general love.
If you did a podcast award show,
he loves you in God's way.
I empathize with you. No, you don't, you motherfucker. And I knew it. Now I know.
And this is one of those I said what I said moments.
This is brought to you by
I'm
Myko
dead,
Glaze.
I'm dead.
I said.
What do you want to bring back?
Is
Dante?
there an issue with empathizing with people?
Bro,
We would like for you to diversify
genuinely-
your emotions.
Yeah. Diversify your emotions, nigga.
What's wrong with specifying the emotion that sticks out the most to you?
Because it's like a one-trick pony.
Yeah, it's the,
I feel you, Donte, because I'm real positive online, and people be
You
thinking
are.
that I'm one-sided. I'm
You
like,
are. But
that's just my Facebook in the morning.
that's exactly. I love everybody, or good morning, everybody, or
I
have a
just
good
really-
It's a
Friday.
beautiful day to be alive,
That's
right?
what
I
right?
wake
That's
up
a,
nice.
but it is
That's
a
because
beautiful day to be
Hakim
alive.
seems like the type of person
But I
that hit
feel
us
like-
with years and years and years of this is bullshit. I wish
exactly
I didn't wake
it.
up.
That's
you
exactly
owe down, bro.
That's exactly it.
Your karmic bank is filled.
That's exactly.
That's half the reason why I do it. I'm trying to get back even.
This nigga wants retribution.
I'm
He
trying
don't give a fuck.
I'm not even trying to get over. I'm trying to get even.
Now I know.
We're not saying that you're not genuine.
Facts. Okay,
We're making sure that the people know
You're genuine about
that
one
you're
thing.
genuine about one
One
thing. That
thing.
you
Well,
really do
that's
empathize.
the one thing. That's the
with
one
people.
thing that I can say I can do.
I'm just joking, Dante. I really enjoy
No, I
that.
know what you mean. I know,
Okay.
but that's the one thing I can do because
You can't fight.
anything else,
Can you fight?
we can fight right now.
What's up? I mean,
Like,
what's up?
look,
No, not
Matter of fact,
not on the, no.
turn number 4 down.
but if you know what you can do, that's what you do. You don't try and step into an arena where that's not your gift. If you out here saying, let's do this, let's try this is who I am, and you frauding, people gonna find out eventually. Empathy is something that I really do.
So now you people know it goes no deeper than empathy. He doesn't sympathize with you.
He don't empathize. He don't whimpathize, and he don't limpathize.
Only empathy.
He don't even like thighs. He don't do nothing. All right, just
I
let
don't
you
know.
know.
Do nothing else.
He don't like nothing else.
Dante, man, what
He
you
don't
trying to bring back?
recognize-
Yeah, what you trying to bring back, bro?
So
It better not
Myko-
be empathy. I swear to God, this will be
Nah.
my
If
last
it is,
episode. If
that's
you
it.
say
And-
I'm
or
bringing back
lessons.
empathy.
All right, or time, or procrastination.
No,
We need
okay.
something different. All right,
Myko kind of jumped into it a little bit, but I want,
name
and it
out
was
your
kind of going against what you said a little bit.
Yeah,
Where I want people to just mind their business.
yeah.
Because what happens is people get so caught up in what other people are doing and saying that they get lost and they don't even stick to their own lives and do what it is they can do. Like Myko explained, you can look at something and say, I really don't give a damn.
Man, listen,
And you
Sure.
can move on with your life.
For the
Some
record,
people-
Dante
I
and
need
I
to.
were raised similarly because we are family members for real. In real life, mind your business.
Facts.
That's the Alabama.
So
way.
maybe
Maybe that's it.
maybe it comes from our family.
mind your business.
It's because
Yeah.
I don't understand how people get so caught up in what other people are doing or trying to find out what's going on in somebody's life and getting upset and getting bothered and feeling like
I think
somebody's
somebody's
talking
for me,
about
though.
them.
As soon as I see the status, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then I'm like,
Why? Why?
And then I'm
Why?
like, "What?" Then, but
Why?
then it's off, right? Like once I get my answer,
Why say anything?
because
else?
there's something inside of me that
Haters.
says you could be doing more.
Duh.
You could be doing so much fucking more instead of this.
This coming from a
bitching
nigga who plays
and
video games all day for a
and
living.
bitching for money. For
Doesn't
money.
matter how-
For
doesn't matter
money.
your
I get
reasons
paid
why.
for my time. Y'all see how that came full circle?
Doesn't matter
Thanks,
your
Myko.
reasons why.
Regardless.
Hey, I would just like to point out that Dante actually recently minded his business away from us for like 2 weeks straight.
And look, did I
Even when we
fuck
were
did.
trying to conduct business,
we were trying
he
to conduct
minded his own goddamn business.
And you came in at the end. He was like, "Yeah, I'll be there."
did not fulfill my role?
I
Did
like
show
to.
up?
One of my things is remember when social media started? Everybody was talking to strangers and everybody was laughing and friends. And you make a friend in Wisconsin and
I
meet them
didn't.
4 years later.
I didn't.
Of course you didn't. Everybody, but I be forgetting that social media now isn't then. So I be trying to just like joke with random people and strangers. They be like, "Man, who are you?" I'm like, you know what?
Hakim, somebody had to tell me you were funny, bro. I promise you.
What?
Somebody had to advocate your sense of humor for me. I was like, well, is he
What?
a dickhead? Is he an asshole?
Wait,
And
hold on, wait.
And Jay's
Wait.
like,
Didn't you
no.
say that last week?
Myko, did you like not even try to look at Hakim stuff. His
Nah,
work,
but
his
I
life.
do gotta
he went to college.
Wait,
But-
okay.
No. Hold on. Let me stop
What is
this
that? Wait,
shit.
no.
You said the
No,
same. Dante
he
said the
just said
same
that.
shit in the last episode.
What did
Go
I say?
back and check.
Episode
49-minute mark.
What did I
Dante,
say?
You said the same
That he
thing. You
was
said,
dry.
I don't know if this nigga hates me or something like that.
No, Jay
That's
really
after
had to be like,
knowing
no,
him.
listen,
That's
you
after
guys are
actually
gonna get
knowing
along because he's like you. He a jokey ass nigga, but like for real, just it's funny, but it's not funny to everybody. But it's gonna be funny to you. Wait till y'all get to the table. We got to the table. I was like, okay, he's fair to Midland, you know.
Bro, it's so funny when you hit somebody with when people would be like, they think I'm being dead serious. I've been in the car or something. I said, man, if the earth was really round, why ain't all the clouds circles? And then you just let it cook, and then they in there like, man,
Dante, you
this
go.
nigga's an
I mean,
idiot.
not Dante.
But
Fucking
this nigga
Hakim.
said-
You go
this nigga
around the country scribbling clouds on
idiot.
people's barnyards,
nigga's an
barns.
idiot.
Like, yes, nigga, we think that you're a flat Earth ass nigga.
And I just let it cook. I let some of my jokes cook for years.
That shit fried in my head.
I let some of my jokes cook for years before it hit. And then when it finally hit, I said, woo!
I hate you.
Sometimes you gotta put it in
Roll
the
the dice.
the
Yeah.
slow cooker and let the joke just marinate for a
Marinates.
while.
Wait a second, Myko. So
Air
after
fry that
you
shit.
found out he went to college, you were like, "That's all I need to know."
Man, that's some bullshit. That
It's-
school did not
wait,
do a
it's not
comedy
Myko.
class.
Let Myko.
That's
Myko,
not-
is
it's
that what
not-
happened?
Is
that what happened?
I didn't know what to say. Bro, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I like you in real life. I don't like where you've been. I like where you are now. Dante, you got me fucked up.
Damn.
Literally, that just stuck the shit out of me. Like, is that why? Is that why? No, but it would play a part in why I judged you a little.
Oh my God. Hakeem, where can they find you, brother?
Man, find me online anywhere, Hakim's Art and Stuff. Good luck spelling it. Or find me outside at a bar and buy me a shot, or just say what's up. You know, just say what's up and dap me up. Don't do anything weird. Just, I'll buy you a shot, whoever this is.
There you go. There you go.
Damn.
Myko, where can they find you, sir?
Exposure.
Okay. All right, my shit about to be.
If I'm Myko,
You can find me on Earth because that's where we all live.
Yep.
But in October, you can catch me at the Author Pro Expo.
Oh.
Get your tickets now. I know I'm shamelessly plugging
In November, where
but
can they find you?
It's something. Oh, at the Lincoln Theater, backstage at the Lincoln Theater, November
In
17th.
December, where can they find you?
On Earth as it is in heaven.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna
But
try
no. I know. I keep plugging the Author Pro Expo.
should.
It's because it's something I believe in. And so if you're in Columbus, Ohio, by October 22nd, get your tickets. It's going to be a great curriculum. The coordinators are amazing, and they're putting together some very informative stuff for like authors and writers, and Danae Duncan is amazing. So, yeah, show some support. And if you're there, you'll get to see Donte empathize in real life. He's going to wear a bonnet. Let's see what color it is. You're going to wear the one with the rhinestone?
No.
Oh, wait.
I might bring. It's like I got one. Is
He got
black.
a skirt
Hey,
tied
leave
around
in
his
the
head.
comments
Did that-
below what color you think Dante's bonnet's gonna be.
I think it's clear.
Fluorescent beige.
Fluorescent beige.
Joe, man, where can they find you?
Find Affirmative Distraction October 19th for the season finale at the Funny Bone. Find games and
Is that
more.
sold
on all
out? They got tickets
it's not-
still?
They got tickets still.
I think I'm in town. I'm gonna go to that.
You should go.
Since this is the podcast everyone asked for, can we get single tickets this time?
Yes.
That
Yes.
shit really fucked up my self-esteem
Yeah,
a
I
little
know.
bit last
Nigga,
time.
I was in front and
'cause
half
Nobody
last time.
likes me
Wait,
Well,
wait.
see,
to come with me.
we gotta talk
I
about
can
that
see
on
that.
a different one. We gotta talk about that
Damn.
on a different one. Because I was just like, nigga, find a friend.
I want to sit next to
I
you.
don't
I'll sit
have no
across from you.
friends.
Yes,
My
you
friend
do.
was in the show.
You got 3 friends right here. They could have
3?
Oh, okay, 2.
Joe, I don't like you were in the
I
show.
said 2. I said 2.
I don't even like these niggas. I just met this one.
They cousins.
I changed
They
it.
cousins.
I
I don't like him.
I changed it. Games and More, the letter N, MOORER on all your streaming services. And then the Conspiracy Band. We're not doing any more public shows. You missed it, so fuck y'all. Dante, where can they find?
So
Where can they
find
empathize
you?
with you,
So
Dante?
according to the other people on this podcast, I'll disappear on you for 2 weeks, even if
3.
you can. 3, damn, it was that long.
We thought you
Man.
were.
We thought you were dead. Street pizza.
I was minding my business.
Unalived.
I was real life minding my business.
Okay.
I was tired.
Yeah.
Y'all ready for the spelling bee?
Here we go.
www.DonteWoodsPikes.com. That's DonteWoodspikes.com. Also, Donte Wood Spikes on Facebook. You can figure out what's happening in my life if you just look at my posts. Thank you. And that's the very end of my podcast.
Wait.
Thank you once again for tuning in to
You
the
want to
podcast.
find Myko? Challenge Myko to a Yo Mama battle. And,
Wait, no,
and a
no,
fight.
no.
And a fight.
No.
What's
Hashtag
happening?
Myko on Twitter. Is that
Yeah,
what
bitch
it
was
No, yeah.
hashtag
Hashtag
Myko on
Myko
for Twitter.
for Twitter. Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
it.
Can you make
There's
that your
nothing else
Twitter
to
name,
talk about.
Myko for Twitter?
Yeah.
I bet you
Myko
it's not
for Twitter.
taken, especially if you use the number 4.
Yeah, do it.
For real, you could probably just put Myko.
I'm not taking name suggestions from no nigga with art and stuff as a name.
Nigga, and what do I
Art and
sell?
stuff. He sells art.
And stuff,
And
nigga.
stuff.
I don't know what stuff you
You
sell.
don't need to. You need to mind your business. Well, that's the end.
Thank you.